All right, on to...
This is actually a nice segue, MJ, because we're going to talk about my Airbnb. And I, too, am in contract negotiations that have not yet begun. And if I don't come back in the beginning of the year, I will be managing Airbnbs. So this is a great segue.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for... Roxanne and Doug. Not to be confused with... and Doug. This is... Roxanne and Doug. All right, so Roxanne and Doug... They have numerous properties that they Airbnb, and apparently Roxanne and Doug had a big problem over the weekend. Roxanne, you spent hours cleaning the place up?
Well, I didn't personally, but...
What, you made Doug do it?
No. Okay, so here's the deal.
You hired some help?
My sister-in-laws went there. They were the first ones to see this property.
Oh, geez.
And so this is what happened. This couple...
They wrecked the place.
Stayed Friday and Saturday, and we had to have a changeover ready for the guests for Sunday night.
Oh, wow. So you guys book this place pretty regularly.
For sure.
Now, where is this I don't need the exact address, but where is it geographically?
Bel Air Beach area.
Oh, yeah.
It's not on the water, but it's in that area.
Bel Air Beach, Bel Air Bluffs, that area?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. It's like within walking distance of this really awesome sushi restaurant. What is it called? Okay. Anyways.
It's near, it's
Takushi? What is it called?
Takushi.
No, it's
Takuchi.
Yes, Takuchi. Takuchi. That's it.
There's a sushi place named Takuchi.
It's just about. Now I'm gonna have to look this up.
Right, yeah, we never heard of this place.
It's amazing. It's like I don't know why, but I feel like I'm in a different country when I'm there. Different.
Do you have any idea?
Sakushi. Yeah. And so, anyways, it's in that area.
It's in the same shopping center as Bellavino Wine and Cheese.
Yes, that's why I was bringing it up because I knew you were familiar with that area.
Yeah, because Bellavino is a great wine store. Bellavino is at Bel Air, and Bellavino is amazingly curated wine. I mean, it's a top place. I'm telling you, I've got numerous things there. Yeah. So you're talking about the sushi place in that shopping center.
Yes,
that's where Harold Freeman and Son Jewelers used to be.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Then they went away. Yeah. All right. So. All right, Fester,
he's being so
did you take obnoxious pills with your sickness last week?
No, that's him.
You've juiced up the...
Maybe you've forgotten.
You're like Spinal Tap 11 obnoxious. You've turned it to 11
Let's go down every block of Bel Air.
All right, so Roxanne, let's talk about your Airbnb problem.
So
Don't tell us what town it's in, please.
This couple goes and stays there.
Can you get sick again, please?
You know what?
Could you just go?
I'd love to take this week off too. When's Christmas break? Right?
I don't really mean that, but just calm down. All right, go ahead, Roxanne.
This couple stayed Friday, Saturday night, and they even said they were going to do this thing with all these rose petals. It wasn't an engagement.
Wait, you have Airbnb guests that are telling you ahead of time that they're going to do something with rose
petals?
They
had a delivery coming, flower delivery. And we know this happened because the aftermath is there are rose petals all over.
A trail of rose petals to the bed?
Yes, exactly. Yes, in the bedroom. Yes.
If you're going to make that big a mess, do it in somebody else's rental house.
I'm not even mad about the rose petals. It's just flowers. You can sweep them up. I mean, if it was me.
We've ordered 17 million fire ants. We're going to have a trail of fire ants.
We're going to have a fire ant festival in your property. Is that okay?
All right, so go ahead.
Is that against the rules?
So
what'd they do?
They definitely did it, right? They had
they did a lot because all over the house, particularly in the bedroom, marijuana buds and ashes and blunts or whatever, all the marijuana stuff everywhere.
They left your place covered in pot marijuana residual. So, like joints?
Why would they do that?
Like roaches?
Like the little roaches, yes, thank you.
So they had little roaches?
Roaches, the little clumps of stuff. And when you walk into the house...
Oh, my God, did it reek?
Reeked.
Did it smell like Froggy after a commercial break?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
It was so...
Conjecture.
It just engulfed you. You were just overcome by it.
So you walk in, it was like a blast wave?
It threw out the house.
Like that?
Yes. And so here's my thing. It says everywhere my sister-in-law did this. She did such an amazing job. We stayed there 2 weekends ago to like secret shopper, just to kind of like, oh, what's it like?
Secret shopper staying.
Secret shopper it ourselves.
You had to stay at your own place to see what it was like?
You know, just to see it through the eyes of the consumer. And I mean, she has left no stone unturned as far as signs everywhere. Here's how you turn on the water.
Who's this, your sister?
My sister-in-law.
So your sister-in-law manages this property?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So
what does she get out of this
deal? She's got a piece of it. She's got a piece of it.
What percentage does she get?
That's what I'm not going to talk about with you. So then she has like notes everywhere. No smoking in the house. No smoking in the house.
You know,
it's very clear.
That ticks people off, though, because remember that we had a story.
Oh, it says please. Please.
Do you remember about a year or two ago, we had a story about an Airbnb where there was a sign for everything. Please take your shoes off. Please don't slam the door. Please don't smoke. Please don't take the batteries out of the remote control. It's like every single, please don't unplug the can opener. I mean, like please close the kitchen drawers. Please don't take any of our silverware. There were like these placards, these little like laminated signs. It's like they went crazy at Kinko's or, at FedEx office getting all these signs laminated. And they were, the whole place, it was a ridiculous Airbnb rental with these little signs everywhere about the thermostat, about the water heater, about the bathroom, please put the mat down. I mean, they had like signs on the bathtub, please put the mat down. Don't drag water into the wood floor. I mean, it was insane. So you're saying that your house is just like this?
As an owner, yes, it is. And guess what? As an owner, I would rather have over communication because then you don't have people calling and bugging you in the middle of the night. And as long as the font is like a nice like Calibre instead of, it all comes down to the font that you write your signs.
I like the font that is so squiggly you can't even read what it says. That's the font that I like.
I can't read what your stupid card said.
I would go Arial.
You know when people use those stupid fonts and you can't even read what the hell it says?
All right, so what's the problem here?
What happened?
You rent the place, somebody enjoyed it, and now you're like, oh my God, they had a good time here.
No, my sister-in-law's had to go to Home Depot and buy one of those big machines that you have to turn on and then leave the house while you let it pump to get all the smells out.
Like a fan.
It's bigger than, it's like an oxidized, I don't know what it is, but it's very fancy schmancy. It's an air purifier. It's in the air purifier family. But I know that when you turn it on, you better get out of the house.
So they had so much marijuana usage that they permeated every square inch of your Airbnb with marijuana smell?
Every square inch.
Sounds like they had a party.
It does.
But it's just the two of them with flowers.
Well, as far as you know, maybe they had a giant party there. But did they burn holes in your sheets?
Yes, and pillows.
Hold on. They burned holes in your sheets and pillows with joints?
I know the sheets and pillows had to be replaced.
They have burn marks?
Before the turnaround for Sunday night.
You're lucky they didn't burn the place down.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Roxanne, you have a bed full of holy sheets?
Oh God.
Holy sheets.
Holy sheets.
Okay, but this is what makes me the most
And then
angry.
you had to turn it around. For Sunday night, you had another guest checking in?
Yes.
So they were there Friday and Saturday.
Checked out Sunday.
So they checked out Sunday morning. Your sister-in-law had to prepare it for a check-in at what, 3 p.m. on Sunday?
Exactly.
And the place was wrecked, and it reeked of marijuana.
Reeked.
And the sheets were burned with blunt marks.
Okay, so this is what makes me the angriest.
Oh yes, tell us.
This place has a beautiful, beautiful outdoor oasis. Go sit outside.
An oasis.
And look. I'm going to show it to you. Look at it. It's the zombie house. Remember the zombie house that was all refurbished?
Right. So you guys
on that show,
you bought it for a song.
And
wait a minute. This was from
on the TV show.
What was the name of the show?
Zombie House.
Zombie House
Zombie
Flippers.
House. So this house, those zombie house flippers on TV, they fixed this house up?
Yes.
And it's your house?
Yes. And
now it's a drug den.
And now, right, exactly.
Right?
But look at this.
It's gone back to being a zombie house.
It's got hammocks. It's got cabanas. It's got that game that you throw the little. It's got a beautiful pool.
Yeah. It has everything but ashtrays for my joints.
Are you sure they didn't set up a meth lab? You might have meth chemicals all up and through the joint.
See, I'm very nefarious thinking like you. And so I'm talking to my sister-in-laws and I'm like, why couldn't they just go outside and do it? And then I'm like, maybe there were other drugs involved. Maybe they were doing meth or they were doing, and they were too paranoid to go outside. So they hid in the bedroom and did it. But at the end of the day, I looked them up on Facebook. It just looks like two young kids that wanted to go.
Where
smoke pot all
were
weekend.
they from? Do you have any idea? Did
I'm
they
not
have
gonna
Did they have a previous Airbnb rating?
Oh, they're gonna get a 1.
No.
They're about to get a 1.
Wow, so you're going to give them an awful Airbnb rating. Well, also, are you going to charge them like a cleanup charge?
Yep, you better believe it.
So they're going to be penalized on the back end.
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
What kind of cleanup charge are you entitled to charge them?
I don't know.
Talk about asking to get your house egged.
Listen to Froggy. Now you think they're
No,
going to give them a 1?
Retribution.
And you say, what?
Yeah.
You'll put a receipt. They'll give you a receipt for that one.
They're going to egg your house after you give them a 1.
Act like that doesn't happen.
Oh, man.
It was not nice what they did.
Okay.
So it was nice?
So
You said it was not nice.
not nice means it's nice. Roxanne's really chapped
But
over
here's
this.
here's my thing. Question for anyone in the room who may or may not know.
Right.
Why do you need to do it in bed? Why didn't you do it in bed?
Because they did it right after they did it.
Yeah. Or
Oh, okay.
did it before they did it. And then did it before and then after they did it. And then did it again. And burned your sheets. Pretty chapped over this, Rox.
Festival, listen, good luck. That's why I don't want to be in the Airbnb business. I don't want to deal with the general slob public. All right. What?
Sounded awful.
What?
Look, isn't
What sounded awful?
Isn't that kind of the risk you take going into the Airbnb business?
For real.
I mean-
But you say, I don't want to. It sounded weird.
I have
What,
a rental
I don't want to
property.
deal with the general slob public?
Yeah, but listen,
Exactly.
He's right, Froggy, and he's not in the business.
Does that make me sound like a misanthrope?
No, but Roxanne wants to deal with the general slob public, and then when they're general slobs, she's like, "Oh my God, why are there slobs?"
We've never had that happen. So this is our first experience like this.
All right.